Hey, bro, you getting? Yup.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good
Nah, I
one.
mean,
We're
got
set,
his set on his
and
vibe.
off we go here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run.
You not gonna put your headset on, bro? Wow, he ain't fucking with me today.
It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the one-time Seminole. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin with Purdy. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. Quick throw here is complete. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Raider 1st down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll go play action. Purdy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be followed up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. On 4th down, on comes Daniel Carlson for the Raiders field goal. This a 46-yard attempt. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that offensively, it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive. Your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks. Because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. He's gonna be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. That touchdown, number 19 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score 7. Raiders 3. And McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Purdy on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Purdy now on 2nd down. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll throw again with Purdy. This one caught by the back in the backfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Here now, 2nd down and goal. That's a short one. Caught by running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? And they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field.
That is what I call a fucking great user play, bro.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to
great user play.
Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal.
Great fucking user play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I can't fucking see the field from right here, bro. I don't know if cuz I can't see the fucking field from right here. It is better right here.
Throwing again.
What?
That is not going to work out.
Bro, I threw the... Alright, bro. I literally pressed freaking triangle like 3 times, bro. This game wild. I think it's my controller. It's not even the game. It's my controller, bro.
They feel great about it.
Mike, talk about
I think I jammed the fucking button and shit, bro.
Does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard? But now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
I think I jammed the fucking button too much.
A bit slow getting up after that kick. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. A 1st down throw for Purdy. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught by Bowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Purdy going to put it up again. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. Throwing again is Purdy. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Raiders.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Back to the air once more on second down. Quick throw, taken in, and they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a second down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Throwing on second down is Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the right side here, pass is caught. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Tight end going in motion here. On third down, it's Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. They'll come up here, first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw again. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Raiders 12, Bengals 7.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one. Purdy now on second down. Out end, left side. It's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He'll get about two. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. They'll come up on a second down and 8. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's third and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient. but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10 for Purdy. Taking off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is impossible. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They send the tight end in motion. And Purdy going to smartly hit the deck here as he's able to pick up the first down in the process. They'll throw out of the gun. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's to the right side and incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. A fair catch called for and taken in. Although we do have a flag down, so we're going to have to sort this one out. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Pearson now for the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bengals have cut the deficit to 5. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and None of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. 18 yards on the pickup there and a first down. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing again is Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Third down, Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Raiders will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Back to the air once more. But it's incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals are back within 5.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Now Purdy. Pushed out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Vegas.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now?
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. In trouble, and down he goes. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. To the right side here, pass is caught.
God, this nigga didn't even have a fuck, man. Bro, this finance didn't even have a fucking read. That wasn't even a read. That was an interception, bro.
They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily.
They keep saving this nigga, bro.
But the whole idea is
he's about to get sacked and shit. All of a sudden, he throwing it to somebody that's covered, bro. Like, come on, bro.
The goal is we want to end the game.
This game, son, that shit.
That 3rd down conversion's gonna go.
I'm starting to get fucking irritated and shit, son.
Continue to pick up 1st downs.
Like, there's no way possible, bro. That man should have caught that, bro.
Seize the ball again.
That's deep for the back of the end zone.
Son, that was an interception, bro.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag.
Fucking cheat ass, man.
Let's see who they got.
I ain't even about to say nothing, bro. Y'all got it on this game. Y'all fucking got it, bro.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
Bro, come on.
That's the tight end, Bowers.
Oh.
2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Back to the air is Purdy.
I swear to God, they saved the shit out of that thing on that 3rd down. That was such bullshit, son.
The 14-yard line.
You gonna let that man break that tackle after catching? Come on, bro. Like, come on, game. Like, don't do that, bro. Like, don't keep rewarding niggas for no reason, bro. That shit's fucking so fucking
Again in
irritating,
the
bro.
air for Purdy. The pass
Like, don't
rush
keep
gets
fucking
home, and he
rewarding niggas,
goes
bro.
down.
Like, that was such a book,
Once you
bro. They
get
gonna
down
let that
into
nigga
this
catch
part of the
that
field,
bullshit,
most teams
then
call it
break
their
the
red
tackle with
area.
some bum
You
ass
have to
fucking
win it by
receiver, bro.
capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that
That shit's
feels like a
so
little bit of
fucking
a letdown.
irritating,
And
bro.
after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. So big kick coming now for Daniel Carlson. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick hitting slant there. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down. Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
Defense hoping to push him back and get that safety. He gets to the 2-yard line, but no gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Looks like a design run with Purdy. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it. Just over 40 seconds to go in this one.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll try to get it on the ground.
That is on the 5-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders.